Oh man, this is absolutely huge for Fantom, guys. I had to make this quick emergency video here for you guys because Fantom is pumping. It's sitting at $1.55, but why? The reason is we have got a listing on Binance.us, guys. Binance.us are now listing from today, the 16th of December, the Fantom USD pair. And this is huge. It's one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Obviously, Binance.us is their US subsidiary. But the fact that you can now on-ramp from USD to the fiat currency USD to Fantom is huge for this system, and it's just testament to what we were saying earlier when we were making the videos about let's focus on the layer 1 technologies and let's focus on the fundamentals, because in this type of market all that matters is fundamentals, right? The price is going to indicate things low. They're trying to FUD us out. But at the end of the day, we need to focus on what are the things that are going to last. And this being one of them, the fact that we've got a listing, a solid listing of Fantom on Binance.us shows that they see this as a true platform. They wouldn't waste their time on ramping them onto one of the most important exchanges with all the regulatory scrutiny you get on Binance.us as well. This is really huge. Now, I wish I could show you the charts, guys, because you can see from the charts, and we shared the video the other day of the wedge which we were creating, and I suggested we could be getting a breakout to the upside. We got the breakout to the upside. Obviously, this catalyst helped us, and we went above the point which I said, going back and check that video, guys, which I said we have to get out of the woods. Now, don't be surprised if we get a little bit of a calling off slash, kind of selling the news almost, coming back down to test the wedge before we then head higher. So that's something you want to watch out for, is can we then get some downside coming to test the wedge? That'll be another good entry point for you to trade this back up. Now, we also have to keep an eye on the fact that the wider crypto market is feeling a bit more bullish today, which is fantastic. Jerome Powell came out yesterday and he didn't surprise us with expectations. So Wall Street's doing great, the SPY is doing great at the moment, and just an indication that it looks like a lot of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt for the end of this year has pretty much cleared up now, which is great. The debt ceiling issues have gone. Some of the more macro challenges around inflation and, are we going to get an interest rate hike up to 3%? No, right? We didn't get that. We got a bit of a speeding up of tapering, which is good. We expect that. We want that, because at the moment the government, even with the 30 million reduction in tapering, is still printing 90 billion. They're still buying 90 billion of bonds every single month. So this is welcome news. The market just doesn't want to get surprised, right? And the market hasn't been surprised, and that's going to be positive for us and positive for the market. The SPY is up, tech stocks are up, which is great, and now obviously that will give room for Bitcoin to move and then some of our favorite altcoins. So overall, really good day for Fantom. And again, whoops, just testament to the fact that this is what we need to focus on. Like I said in the video when I was walking on the beach, I said, look, we need to focus on the narratives around conviction. And we spent yesterday looking at conviction points around total value locked and seeing how undervalued Fantom is. And we've proven absolutely right? Every time we get listed on these major exchanges, you get some critical mass, which means that the price creates a new floor. It's harder for Fantom to go further down now because you had all of that FUD, all that uncertainty, even listed on the exchanges were. Now you're on Binance.us with a USD on-ramp as well. This is just another step forward in their evolution. And as and when we get more catalysts for great layer 1 platforms, we're going to continue to see these uplifts, and you just want to load the boat now on layer 1 technologies. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to express this on this channel. I've done that many times. I'm not saying Fantom's going to be the winner, but what I am saying is the space is going to win. So I'm betting on the house, right? If you imagine the picks and shovels analogy, then that's what we're doing. We're saying, look, we don't know which one's going to win, but we're betting on the fact that layer 1 solutions as a whole are going to win. DeFi is not going to disappear. DeFi is not going to disappear. NFTs are not going to disappear. These things are here to stay. And whether Ethereum is the be-all and end-all, we don't particularly know, right? We don't know if it's going to be Ethereum. We know we may get ETH 2.0. Thanks, guys. We may get ETH 2.0. It's probably Crypto there in his Lamborghini somewhere. But we may get ETH 2.0. We don't know when. We're promised it in 2022. Will we see it by the end of 2022? Even then, does it solve all the issues? And that's why I'm so bullish on layer 1 technologies, because any good layer 1 solution that has good progression, that shows they've covered off what is called as the crypto trilemma of decentralization, scalability, and security. If they can solve those issues, they've made good progress, they've got good total value locked, then they should be on our radar, and you should spread a portion of your portfolio into some of these key layer 1 solutions, because that's the space that's going to increase. It's the layer 1 space. And then we can look at the narrative of layer 2s and whether that has any leverage, because the layer 2 solutions are another amazing topic, and I'll probably make a separate video on layer 2s, because the likes of Loopring, the Matic, these things have legs in them, and they're in my portfolio, and they should be in yours too, because if Ethereum is unable to scale, and at the moment we still know all the amazing projects, Sandbox, Decentraland, a lot of these things utilize ERC20 tokens, so it's not like Ethereum is disappearing. We're not saying that, But you could see the layer 2 solutions acting as the primary transaction layers and posting the receipts down, which is what they do, right? So we could see a narrative start to pick up if we hear any more delays in ETH 2.0 heading towards the layer 2 space. So definitely things we want to look at. Layer 1, good layer 1 solutions, which we cover a lot on this channel. Fantoms, your Algorand's, your Luna, which we spoke about in other projects, Cardano, you guys know I'm big on Cardano as well, and then obviously your layer 2 solutions, which we want to focus on as well. We can look at other themes and other industries. You know, we cover Polkadot a lot in terms of being an internet of blockchain. You know I'm bullish on that. You know I'm bullish on the likes of Chainlink as a data oracle play. And then you just need to make sure you've got a well-rounded portfolio and you're not going to get fudded out. You've got your conviction high, you've researched, just like we've done for Fantom now. Look how down that market was. It was sat there at $1.30 and how quickly it sprung back up to $1.55. And for me, that's just the beginning. As Bitcoin starts to surge back up to 60,000 plus, you will see Fantom run. You'll see Fantom running at multiples of the speed. You saw yesterday in my video how undervalued it is in terms of just looking at the sheer total value lock multiple to market cap, right? Even if you just did that exercise, you see Fantom is pretty much getting shafted compared to a lot of the other layer 1 solutions. So straight away for me, that's the kind of green space that I want to operate in. It's when I see those arbitrage opportunities where I'm saying, hang on, Fantom's not getting a fair shake. Maybe because they're lack of good marketing, maybe they've just not got the hype cycle just yet. They're the projects I want to be in. And ultimately, when you get listings like on Binance, the mass start to find it, which is fantastic. All the new people signing up to, or who are already on Binance US, and new ones who are constantly signing up to Binance US, they're going to see Fantom, right? They're going to see it as a direct USD pair, and they're more likely to then buy some Fantom, which is all fantastic news for us, because we know in the industry, a lot of these retail investors, they'll buy first and then research later and then build their conviction. And that's what, again, if you're one of those people who have managed to do that, you've just bought in because your friend told you to buy some Fantom and you're a bit worried about the price or where it's going to go, I implore you, just do your research, right? Do your research, try to understand where it's going, build your conviction, understand what is a layer 1 solution. Really important. Well, first understand what blockchains are, understand what a layer 1 solution is, why are they good, how do they compete with Ethereum, how did Ethereum get their valuation, and you know, because let's face it, guys, Ethereum's a pretty unusable system right now. The gas fees are so ridiculous, so horrendous, but there is still so much value locked into Ethereum, right? So there's still so much value locked into Ethereum. Is that sustainable? Is that something that we'll be able to we'll be able to just have Ethereum and nothing else, or are we going to need other layer 1 solutions? And when you do that research for yourself, I'm pretty sure you'll come to a conclusion that I've come to and given to you for you, that we're going to have a lot of really good layer 1 solutions. I can't promise which ones are going to win, which ones are going to be the Apple and the Amazon of the blockchain space, but what I can say is that, you know, the layer 1 solutions is a place you want to invest in, and that's why you see me covering Fantom a lot. Good day for Fantom. Again, looking at the technical patterns as well, worked quite beautifully, and that's what we try to bring to you on this channel, is that blend between fundamentals and technicals. Look how that worked out. The fundamental catalyst of it listing on Binance, along with our beautiful wedge pattern which we form, breaking out to the upside. Don't be surprised if we get a little bit downside risk, just to retest on the top of that wedge. Again, we need to keep an eye on Bitcoin and what wider Bitcoin's doing. Overall, FUD seems to have cleared, and hopefully that is now a green light for us. When I get back to my desk, we'll do some more technical analysis, but hopefully that's a green light for us to now have a good end of year and a great start to January, and have a really powerful January for crypto and all of our favorite altcoins. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys found this useful. If you did, as I take a break from my lunch, smash up the likes, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.